City of Dallas is working to update its comprehensive plan. For the first time in 18 years, the plan is called Forward Dallas and includes a provision that would allow multiplexes to be built on single-family lots.
Yeah, there are, though, some homeowners who aren't really happy about it. Fox 4's Lori Brown joining us now in studio with the story. Lori.
Heather, the meeting Thursday was filled with 2 hours of comments from fired-up residents, the majority urging the city to not allow multiplexes in single-family neighborhoods.
The specially called City Planning Commission opened with an example of the impact of the Forward Dallas proposal.
I recently had a thoughtful discussion with a homeowner who had plans to remodel his home, but has opted to postpone the project after hearing he will be losing his single-family zoning. This is, of course, incorrect.
The commission chair said Forward Dallas is not a rezoning document.
We have no intention of causing any harm to the very communities we all call home.
Many who came out to speak in favor of allowing multiplexes in what are now single-family neighborhoods argued duplexes and triplexes are needed to lower the cost of available housing.
I can't afford to live in the city. My buying power is less than when I first moved here.
My family was priced out of the Dallas zip code a generation ago. They had to move up to McKinney.
But others questioned if smaller attached homes would actually be affordable or simply create more expensive luxury houses.
Where is affordable at even in this plan? I don't see nothing affordable about it, though. Let's go make it affordable. I think the plan really benefits, like you said, the industrial people or the developers that's trying to make the money out of it. We're about 2 years, I said 3 years, you're going to have to Uber to a parking lot because you can't even get to your house on the street.
A supporter of more multifamily housing agreed, saying density alone does not equal affordable without policy to make it that way.
Indeed, I live in West Dallas, and you cannot tell someone from West Dallas that density and missing middle housing is the answer, because the very first homes in West Dallas to sell for over $500,000 were attached townhomes. So you already heard from some of my neighbors tonight who oppose Forward Dallas because they know that more density in our neighborhoods means more luxury, unattainable, and unaffordable housing.
Others expressed environmental concerns about flooding from stormwater runoff resulting from more concrete and smaller yards. The City Plan Commission will receive a full briefing on the plan next Thursday. Heather.